Yeah, last time on Persona 5 Royale.
By the way, where's Yusuke?
He's probably talking to some girls.
So this is where you two were. I've been searching for you.
Did you just fucking grab lobsters?
What are you doing with those lobsters?
Where'd you catch those lobsters?
While you were busy with your interrogation, I found these beautiful specimens on sale.
On sale?
And so I decided to spend the last of my money on them.
Wait, you're spending your money on lobsters? Dude!
Man, you're real hopeless when it comes to cash.
This is true.
Wait, you were watching us? Why didn't you help?
Apologies, but I was entranced. The moment I set eyes on this distinct shape, I was in love.
So you like things with many arms. Man, you would love octopuses.
I haven't had my very core shaken as vigorously as this since the first time An entered my gaze.
I don't know whether that's straight or I'm so confused right now.
Good for you.
I know, right? There's so many good movies I haven't seen. I really need to catch up. 54? Again, it's showing me 36. What the hell? Wait, what was that writing? Will I notice anything new? That's the real question. Okay, we've got Futaba, we just don't have Cowgirl yet. Someone just give her a new jackhammer. I'm actually curious, Akechi's in the opening too. That is an interesting detail. That is an interesting detail. Because so far, everyone we see looks like they're a phantom thief. And then you have Akechi. So how many people are standing together in the phantom thief lineup? Is Akechi going to be a phantom thief? That's an interesting thing. Because everyone in this opening is a phantom thief. And then there's Akechi. Is Akechi in the lineup? Was he in the lineup at the beginning when they're all lined up and then they jump? Is Akechi in this one? So we've got Ryuji, we've got Makoto, we've got Joker, his reflections in the mirror. We've got Anne, well, of course we know it's Anne, it's got a tail. We've got, I believe, Yusuke. We've got a girl with a fedora. I'm guessing that's Pirate Girl. We've got someone all the way at the back. I don't know who that is. Do I spot anyone else? Morgana, next to the R. That's the thing. That's the thing. I'm keeping my eyes on Akechi. Alright, and then we have them over there. Makoto, I would see that squat anywhere. Ryuji, fedora hat. Yusuke's over here, you can tell from his tail. I think that's an interesting detail. That's an interesting detail. That's an interesting detail. Okay. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at?
I should write something.
Where were we at? I think we... Bum, ba, bum. You want to get a movie theater? You want to spend time with me? Oh, no. The old people that are getting evicted.
I should write something.
Alright, let's see where we're going. Alright. What were we doing? I think we have the theater. Old couple. We have Mementos coming up. Look into the mental shutdowns. We've just hit 60% approval. which means we have unlocked new parts in Mementos. Let's see what the news is saying. Next up about the Phantom Thieves, Kuma's on LSD popularity still growing strong. Yes, as it should. Merchandise of them has been produced, and sales have been very good due to their appeal. They're stealing our money. With their popularity still riding, this Phantom Thieves boom will continue for a while yet. They're calling it a Phantom Thief boom. I'm so proud of us. I love that people are making money on our behalf. Thanks, guys. Thanks for milking us for all we're worth. Young get a movie theater. Oh, we've already talked about it. Anyway, our target is a guy named Yasuoyuchi. Drive him off. Alright, so we already have a name. We already have a name. And Shogi girl saying we're a natural. Let's... Because tomorrow if we go to Mementos, we're going to get the buff from the fortune teller. What does Shogi girl give us next? 5. What's 5? Allows you to attempt an escape even when surrounded by the enemy. That's not too bad, but so far we've just been kicking their butts. We haven't needed it. Let's see who else is available. Alright, Takumi, she's maxed out. Sojiro, he's a nice guy. She's at the church. Or higher. No, thank you. So, have we spent... Do we have a Hiero? We don't have a Hiero. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't have a Hiero. We have an Emperor, which was, what's his name? Yusuke, who we don't actually spend too much time with. Who we should actually pick up a card from. Oh, he's not here at night. Huh. Okay, we're going to Shogi Girl then. Shogi Girl it is. Didn't you have to do job at Lala's to get a name?
I should write something.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't have a Hiero, so I don't want to waste it. I want to get my bonus. Alright, let me know what the brownie points are. Just because I want to make sure I max out people as quickly as possible. Hifumi time! I'm going to Los Angeles for a school trip soon. What kind of school do you go to that takes you to Los Angeles? We're going to the beach, so I brought a swimsuit, but dressing like that in front of people. Oh, sorry for bringing up such a personal topic. You have more aptitude for this than I imagined. I sense an ambitious spirit within you. What, about you in a swimsuit? What? I should have taken into account your improvement throughout our lessons. Oh, right, the Shogi. I have something in mind, but let's play a match first. In fact, let's play right now. I can feel I can become closer with Hifumi thanks to the star persona. What, did that just say Komaeda? I feel like my bond with Hifumi will grow stronger soon. So what are you thinking? Do you want to hang out with Hifumi? Yes. After we finish this match, let's go to a second-hand bookstore. Wait, what? She's like, yeah, let's play a match, and then we're going to a second-hand bookstore. It's just like, okay. But if she's literally right there in Kanda, and Jin Bocho is like that, it's not worth going on the train. You should just walk there.
Alright.
You have now information on a new hangout spot, Jin Bocho Booktown. You can also invite people who may like it there to hang out with you. Furthermore, you can go by yourself for some shopping if you desire. Can I buy books? That was a good match. I really do enjoy teaching you. You're such a quick learner. Why do I feel like this goes way beyond Shogi? Today I thought we'd find you something to help train you on your own. This bookstore is filled with Shogi related books. I've been coming here a lot lately. There's also a curry restaurant just around the corner. I recommend their katsu curry. And she likes curry. And we know how to cook curry. That's the one thing I actually noticed about spending time with people. If you pay a little bit of attention, they basically give you the cheat sheet to what they like and how to win. The thing is, most people don't pay attention, which is why they fail. And one thing that actually blew my mind is that women actually pay attention to what they've said to you, whereas guys don't. Guys just don't. And that's actually pretty scary. It's almost like women have a photographic memory as to their conversations. It's either that or they know how to bluff really, really, really well. Curry and Chill Part 2. You guys remember that from yesterday? I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved it. Curry and Chill. I love it. I was telling that joke to Hutchin, but I forgot what the joke was. I was like, we had this curry joke. And she's like, oh, what's the joke? Curry's not a joke. I'm like, I know curry's not a joke, but we had a funny joke. It was Curry and Chill. I love it. And I do love my katsu. There's actually this amazing curry place in Japan called Go-Go Curry. So if you're ever in Japan, you see Go-Go Curry. The sign is yellow. It looks like a Harambe gorilla. I actually call it Harambe's curry, but it's actually called Go-Go Curry. Highly recommended. They do massive curries. It's not too expensive. I bought one of their like massive curries for like $12. It's a big plate like this. The curry is half the plate. The other half is rice. You get sausages, you get eggs, and you get katsu. It's freaking amazing. With ginger, of course. I always eat katsu curry before an important match for good luck. I had the same tradition with ramen. Hifumi. Well, this is interesting.
Oh.
Hello, I hope your match went well today. What are you talking about? Today's our day off. My apologies, I forgot that there aren't any matches scheduled for today. Out shopping with your boyfriend? How nice for you. Why is she saying how nice for you? It almost sounds like she's going like, good for you. It's like, the fuck is going on here? I shouldn't be surprised. You are a famous shogi player after all. Well, I won't intrude. Bye. Am I the only one sensing an aura of, like, bitchiness? I'm sorry, but that's the only way I can describe it. Bitchiness.
Sorry.
Sorry, she was only glaring at you because you're with me. She's my senior. I defeated her in a recent title match. Oh, right. That explains the bitchiness. I didn't mind. She has a bad vibe. Must have been the katsu curry. Oh my god. Oh my god. Speaking of which, when I was in Japan a few years ago, and Hutchin was competing in like this regional match in a tennis club because, you know, Hutchin was playing semi-competitively. I did this thing with Hutchin where I'm like, Hutchin, rub my belly for good luck. Anyway, she rubbed my belly for good luck because she had been training and she kept winning her matches. And then when she was playing in the finals with her doubles partner, she refused to rub my belly. I'm like, Hutchin, you gotta rub my belly. Well, you've been winning this entire time. She's like, I will not rub your belly. She did not rub my belly. And guess what happened? She didn't win. And she's like, don't you dare say it's because I didn't rub your belly. I'm like, it's because you didn't rub my belly. I'm a magical Kuma. You gotta rub my belly for good luck. And she didn't rub my belly. INTJ? I think that's what I am, actually. Seems familiar. I think that's what I am. 103? Definitely the katsu curry. Definitely the katsu curry. Actually. Yes, I did have katsu curry before that match. The truth is, I'm not very well liked by my seniors. The more attention I get, the more enemies I make, and the more lies spread about me.
Oh.
Perhaps it's odd to compare myself to them, but I wonder if it's the same for the Phantom Thieves. Why is she talking about the Phantom Thieves? People are so divided about them on the internet. Some love them while others hate them. I can't help but see similarities between us. What do you think about them? They're ridiculous. They're cool. Never heard of them. Yeah, like, you're just gonna say you never heard of them? Good luck with that. They're cool? Just nod. Just keep saying like, yeah, they're so cool. It's the equivalent of a girl saying, I like this boy band. You don't want to say some shit like, I don't like them. I feel the same way, actually. And just like that, I want katsu curry. It's amazing that they're still doing what they do, even though so many people criticize them. They give me courage. But their victories can't be won with will alone. How do they change a person's heart? I'm interested from a tactical standpoint, and oh, I'm sorry. We really are quite off topic. I feel like I've become much more talkative as of late. I usually don't talk this much. I like when a girl says that. I usually don't talk this much. It must be because I feel so comfortable around you. It's like, oh, I'm flattered. You're more than just someone I can practice new moves with. You're someone I can confide in. Okay, she took that a step further than I would have. But, wow, like, she's quite forward. They say that after, like, the first or second date, the girl's already made her mind up as to whether or not she likes the guy. And I'm sort of like, it takes guys like 4 seconds to make their mind up.
I look forward to it.
If you don't mind this sort of thing, I'd like to go out and chat with you again. Oh ho ho ho! Oh ho! Joker. Ah! Help add her to the harem. Fucking hell, man. It's growing at this point. I feel like Hifumi's trust in me is growing. I did not even intend for this to happen. It just so happens to be happening. And I can tell that she's thirsty. Just look at the little thing she has on her hair. Look how it's tied up. You think I wouldn't notice that?
All right.
Well, at least now we have a bookstore. Oh yes, there's a book that I'd love for you to read.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Until next time.
Until our next match, take care. Did she just give me homework? Oh my god, she's texting me. I'm actually worried. Is Anne and what's the other girl called? I forgot her name. Gonna realize something's going up because we haven't spent time with them in a while? Like, what the hell? Hello, thank you for accompanying me today. My intention was to show you how great Jin Bocho is, but I ended up just talking about myself. My apologies. I was shocked. Although ordinarily I don't talk that much, I must assure you. Perhaps it's because I never had friends at school who I could talk to about shogi. Aww. I hope this don't discourage you from spending time with me. Really, I would be delighted to do this again. Aww. 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 You can go on dates with them, you know. You can? Oh, wow. I'd love to. Thank you. Other than used books in Katsukaro, there are many things I'd like to recommend in that city. If you have the chance, perhaps we can explore more of the city next time. Well, I'm afraid I must go. I'll see you at church. Takemi. So Kuma is going for underage girls or adults or both. Well, Joker's underage, so technically.
Yeah, I know this is out of the blue, but,
Please, for the love of God, don't try to hit on me.
like, could we all meet up at LeBlanc tomorrow?
Nani? Sure.
Ah, sweet.
That worried tone. Could he still have summer vacation homework left to do?
He hasn't started it. Takemi, that's the one.
Was that Morgana? Whoa, how did he know?
I actually called it.
Ugh, not surprising.
Anyway, I've already hit up Makoto and the others.
I love how he's hit them up before even asking me.
I'll be counting on you to get me through this tomorrow.
Wow.
You gotta be kidding. Might as well get some sleep while we can.
Morgana and his sleep. Don't forget to harm the cat. Are you fucking kidding me? What the hell is that? What?
That black thing was... me?
But Morgana, you're already black.
That can't be true. I'm supposed to be human.
You racist bastard.
I should be. If we get rid of the distortion in the depths of Mementos, I'm sure it'll all be fine. Sorry, did I wake you up?
Bad dream? What's wrong? You were groaning. Black but blacker? What the fuck? Bad dream.
Oh, my sunburns were hurting, and that woke me up. I was absorbing all the sunlight because I'm black. Don't you get it?
I know he doesn't mean it that way, but hearing Morgana say because I'm black is funny. Are you okay? Cats get sunburnt. You burnt black.
It's all natural. By the way, it's not like I'm bothered by this or anything. But hypothetically speaking, okay?
And when anyone says hypothetically speaking, they're asking you something they're too afraid to ask.
What would you do if I turned out to be some weird thing?
That is oddly open to interpretation. It wouldn't bother me. You're already weird.
That's... well...
Ghost stories, cat. Oh my god. Either that or Cube. Do you want to make a contract?
If what I saw from earlier is true, is it okay for me to stay with the Phantom Thieves? And even if I'm with the team, I'm useless at the moment.
What do you mean? You provide us with heals.
It's nothing.
Wow, not because you're a cat, but because you're black. Oh my god, that is bad.
Well, I've gotten pretty used to my life as a cat, too. And to be frank, this storage room isn't bad either. Then again, I can't wait to turn back to being a human so I can move out. Maybe I'll live a life of luxury in a suite on the highest floor.
And how do you intend to pay for it?
But rather than becoming some weird thing, maybe staying as a cat isn't so bad either.
Yeah, you don't have to pay rent.
You and me made a deal, yeah? That means I can stay here. Isn't that right?
Can I keep my soul? Yeah.
Thought so. Don't forget what you just said, okay?
I feel like my bond with Morgana is growing deeper. Morgana just wants free rent for getting used. Chance to cure status alignments inflicted upon party members.
All right.
That's actually pretty handy.
Come on. Let's hurry up and get to sleep. Night.
Morgana and sleep. Morgana sleeps almost as much as Cheeky does.
It'll be fine, right?
Morgana's killing me, bruh. Morgana's killing me, bruh.
Oh, I'm done.
As for me, I'm done for.
Talk about a cliched way to end your summer vacation. I can't believe you hadn't even touched your homework until last night.
I used to do that all the time.
Well, everyone's free to spend their time as they choose. I guess some people just can't help themselves.
I'm sorry.
Come on, I think he's learned his lesson.
I don't think he has.
More importantly, why don't you folks take a break?
Take a coffee break. A boss coffee break. By Bean Daddy. Oh my god, we should start a company called Bean Daddy.
Boss! Oh, you're a lifesaver.
I'm gonna go pick up some groceries. Mind the shop for a bit.
The sports club has aggressively applied kinesthesiology to the team's practices.
Oh my god, it's DC Douglas again. And why does Ryuji have a different cup to everyone else? Like, what's going on with that? Everyone has those fancy plum wine cups, and Ryuji's just got a normal cup.
By incorporating their lab's findings on human efficiency into the training regimen, they have developed a...
Oh, that reminds me. Isn't there a female athlete from our own school who's made the news?
Oh god, another girl to add to the harem?
An athlete? Oh, do you mean the one in gymnastics?
Looks around nervously.
Yeah, her! The one everyone's saying is super cute.
Don't make eye contact, Joker.
Oh yeah, Yoshizawa, right?
Oh shit, they know her name.
Wasn't she gonna be in the summer meet? Or is that already over?
Ah, about that.
Did we, like, forget to invite her or something?
Makoto?
Oh, wow. She's sad because she's the only girl we haven't spent time with. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Well, I just happened to overhear a couple teachers discussing it when I was heading to school the other day. Yoshizawa-san's results in the meet, they weren't exactly stellar.
Ooh.
I see.
Ooh.
There seemed to have been a great many people expecting her success there. It's gotta be tough for her.
Yeah. Ain't there one more meet left this year in gymnastics, though? Shit must be rough right now. But if she can nail that one, who cares what anybody at school says?
Okay. Okay. I was a little bit entrenched, and that really woke me up, Jemmy. Let me read it. Ryuji doesn't like coffee drinks, so I'm guessing that they have iced coffee or something, and he likes soda. And yeah, you have been doing Makoto wrong. Well, I haven't been doing Makoto at all. I think that's the issue.
Oh, that also reminds me. So, I just so happened to bump into Mishima-kun before summer vacation started.
Oh boy, here we go.
And?
Here we go.
He seemed really mad.
Huh?
I asked him what was wrong, and he showed me some posts on an underground site about our school. It pretty much said the school's planning to abandon any honors student who isn't actively making Shujin look better.
Well, that kind of sounds like society as a whole.
Whoa, wait a sec.
There was no name, and it sounded like just another rumor at first. But could this be about Yoshizawa-san?
Wow, that's a dick move.
Who knows? Still, ever since the case with Kamoshida, the school's been frantically trying to improve its public image, right?
Yeah, by like using child slavery to investigate crimes that they have nothing to do with.
At the very least, this abandonment of honor students would fall in line with the school's real mission.
Which is to make money?
I can't deny the possibility that they would do this to Yoshizawa-san.
That is a dick move.
They dump all their hopes onto their athletes, and if they don't cut the mustard, they're out like the rest of the trash, huh?
Isn't that a little bit like how American high schools and colleges work? If the kids can play sports, they basically give them a sports scholarship. They don't care about their academic results because they just want the school or uni to do well in sports. And then if they don't do well and get signed up by like an actual sports club, they're basically fucked. Like, that's basically slavery with extra steps. I even think South Park did an episode on it about how they don't actually pay their athletes because they're part of the university. It's like, oh, well, you don't pay them. They're not actual athletes. They're just part of the university. But hang on, they're not actually learning anything. All they're doing is training. Otherwise, they get kicked out of the uni. So they're actually putting in full-time hours, playing games where you guys are actually making money, and they're not getting anything out of it. Yeah, well, they're not allowed to be paid. They're part of the uni. I'm like, that's fucking slavery. He's like, no, it's not. We give them housing and food, and then they just have to provide a function in return. I'm like, that's slavery. They're not even allowed to get endorsement money. Like, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Regardless of whether it's true or not, such behavior is extremely self-serving.
Just like we thought this whole time. There's still tons of shit wrong with society.
Oh man, society as a whole is fucked. Quid pro quo? Yeah.
Yeah. We don't know what'll happen to Yoshizawa's spot on the team.
That's such a dick move.
But at the very least, we can keep up our efforts to prevent the worst case scenario.
Next up, our spotlight's on a topic everyone's talking about, the Phantom Thieves incidents. The The Phantom Thieves shocked the world by silencing a globally notorious hacktivist group.
Who just so happens to be one guy.
Their popularity goes beyond our own borders, with foreign media following them closely as well. Many are heralding them as dark heroes and gentlemen thieves for a new age.
I love how they just assume that we're men.
Whoa, this is getting pretty crazy. So the whole world really knows about us.
And they think we're a sausage fest. The Kumas on LSD are famous. A bunch of bears on
It's
drugs.
hot.
Enough already, damn. All anyone talks about anymore is the Phantom Thieves. Who are they? Whether they're good or bad? Starting to give me a headache. So, the more famous we get, the more Mementos opens up, yeah? I can't get that out of my head. And that's why you couldn't focus on your homework until today, right? Yeah, exactly. Sounds like an excuse to me. Still, I've been wondering about that too. I wonder why it works like that. Does Morgana know anything?
I don't know. I don't even remember how I first learned about Mementos.
I didn't even know it was crossword day. Last time I saw a crossword, I didn't do it and I thought it would be there the next day, but it wasn't. And we missed out on knowledge. He doesn't seem to know. I see, then there's no way for us to find out. It will likely become clear if we continue as Phantom Thieves. The most important thing now is to identify the criminal in the metaverse. That might be the person who killed my mom. I'm gonna find them no matter what it takes. You know, we used to be lacking in quite a few areas, but now that we have Futaba helping us, a great number of possibilities are available. Yes, we gained a fantastic addition to our team in the most unexpected manner. Oh, you're making me blush. We'll be counting on you, Futaba. This feels way better than having some dumb cat guide us. Wow, these two hate each other. I know it increases your knowledge by a single point. But did you know that we can make it increase our knowledge by 2 points? In exchange for money.
Way too hot.
I'm going to shrivel up.
Acquire knowledge.
What shall we do? Now.
The High Priestess card. It seems you will benefit from knowledge taking it.
What do you think?
I am happy with
should
the
write
arrangement
something.
of our deal. I shall bolster my knowledge. I can now read 6 books a day like Ty Lopez. Even though I can't actually read. Damn it, she's not there. Fuck my life. Oh, Chihaya. Alright, let's spend some time with Chihaya. I totally forgot about you. So we're famous. Shop's open. I bet you're open. The shop's open today, so please stop by anytime. Looks like Chihaya's waiting for you. Go right away. I look forward to seeing you. You know how I got this Lambo? Knowledge. You know where I got this house? Airbnb. That house where he films is actually listed on Airbnb. He just rents it for a day. And all those Lambos are actually rented too. Technically, it's a scam. Was there something else you needed from me? Verification test. We won't forget the crossword. It will be there at 9. You're here for the verification test, correct? I'm closing up shop for today. However, could we discuss another matter? Wow! I feel like I can become closer with Chihaya. Sure. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hang out with Chihaya? Sure, at this point, we're... hang out with her. Thank you very much. Closing shop, so please hold on. We can do the crossword later. Kuma, honestly, I still believe in the existence of fate. I mean, the fortunes I see have an extremely high accuracy rate. But I suppose my divine How? Because you don't automatically go to sleep. You don't automatically go to sleep. God. You guys will never let me hear the end of it. It's just quicker to do it your way than actually explain. We lost the last crossword, unfortunately. Because I didn't realize the crossword was only there for one night. I thought it was there for a whole week.
Hey, hey!
Are you going to play the crossword? Play it a little. Border between air mattresses. Hey, futon. Atmospheric disturbances. Checked daily. Cooled with cubes. How did I forget the thing? Alright, you guys are backseating a little bit too much. I didn't forget it. I saved it after I got the boost. If you guys are wrong, I'm gonna be really annoyed. Like, really annoyed. Because I saved it after I got the boost.
I'm going to shrivel up.
Didn't I get the fortune rating? What the fuck?
What
I
shall we
paid
do?
you! Oh my god! But I saved after I got the thing. See?
What shall we
See,
do?
it was saved. This is the one thing about backseat gaming that annoys me. It's just like, so you didn't even pay attention? Oh, thank you. Alright, back to the puzzle. Where was I? I'm gonna start ignoring backseat gaming. Atmospheric disturbances. Crap. A border between air mattresses. Shit. Atoms? That's insane. It could be ATOMS. But then atmospheric disturbances. I have no idea what that is. Checked daily. Weather? We have no H. Oh yeah, we do. What the hell? Okay, weather. Weather. We check it daily. Cool. Cool with ice cubes. Is he gonna say beer? No. It can't be drink. It's not gonna be food. A border between mattresses, then it's not gonna be atoms. Iced? I'm thinking about this all wrong. My god. I'm thinking about this all wrong. Border between air mattresses and atmospheric disturbances. This one sucked. I don't think it's atoms. Storm. That could work. That works. A border between air mattresses. Front. What? The answer is front. When warm and cold air of equal force collide and store, the border is called a stationary front. When one lasts from spring to summer, it's called a seasonal rain front. Why did I think it was an air mattress? Like a bed mattress that's made of air. I'm an idiot! Oh my god! I deserve to be shot. Ah. The rainy season is called Tsuyu in Japan, written with the Chinese characters for plum and rain, possibly due to how the rain constantly falls as plums ripen.
All right.
I see.
Oh wow, even I couldn't figure that one out.
Nice.
Maybe you got a bit smarter. I'm an idiot. I am beyond an idiot.
I'll just add this.
I'm like the next level of idiot. Oh god. I gotta stop not reading. What's this? Lance is 2-6. I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this move. The kind of move tends to anger your opponent. Once provoked, they act very aggressively. It doesn't seem like a bad move to me, but I suppose you speak from experience. Plus, once you get the opposite that mad, it's almost impossible to turn the situation around. I can tell you how many times I've... Never mind. Okay. Okay, now let's spend some time with Chihaya. Big brain slub. Sometimes big brain slub doesn't use his brain at all. I think we're gonna go to Mementos tomorrow because we've only got 9,000 left and we've sold a lot of our stuff, so we need the money and we should be good enough.
I'm going to shrivel up.
Do a verification test. You're here for the verification test, correct? Well, I'm closing up shop for today. Can we discuss another matter? I feel I can become closer with her. I feel like my bond with Chihaya will grow soon. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go hang out with Chihaya? Hang out with her. Thank you very much. I'm closing up shop. Please hold on. Kuma, honestly, I still believe in the existence of fate. I mean, the fortunes I see have an extremely high accuracy rate. But I suppose my divine power isn't completely absolute. You're only realizing that now? Do you want to test it again? I just want to get brownie points. I don't even know which one's good. This one's too snarky in my opinion. I don't know, just tell her to do it again. Well, of course, but I'm sure that would only end in disappointment. Ouch. You know, I've wondered in the past whether fate can actually be changed. But I've always concluded that it was something beyond our control. Almost like the laws of nature. Eternal, impossible to defy. And yet, there exist people like you who can ignore those laws and impose their own will upon the world. How can I become one of those people, Kuma? Seriously? Strengthen your will. I don't know. Believe in yourself. This is such a Naruto thing to say. Strengthen you. Damn it, I don't know. What, believe in yourself? Okay. Believe in the heart of the cards. Just buy this rock salt. Oh my god. Well played.
What?
Trust in myself. Instead of my fortune telling, I've never thought of it that way before. The city keeps finding ways to subvert my expectations. There was nobody like you back in my hometown in the country, Kuma. It was a small traditional town deep in the mountains, populated almost entirely by older people. Well, that explains why you became a fortune teller. Tell me more. That sounds peaceful. Both are ridiculous. Both are absolutely ridiculous. That sounds peaceful. During the winter, it's practically inaccessible due to all the snow. That alone should tell you volumes. The youth there are forced to be strictly obedient to their elders as well. Not explicitly, of course. Oh, and there's a small shrine in the center of the village. There I sold rock salt. It doesn't matter anymore. I left that place to come to this city. It means nothing to me now. After I arrived in Tokyo, I found comfort in this stone. It came from someone who dared to care about even me. Even though I'm just a monster with strange powers. That's why I sell holy stones. I want to help those who suffer from inescapable fates similar to my own. By selling them $1,000 worth of rock salt. I can't believe that she believes her own bullshit.
However...
But now I wonder if they really do much of anything. After all, you managed to change the destinies of my clients without one. Is it truly possible to alter fate with nothing more than mere words, attitude, and passion? I can't believe she's asking this question. What the hell was that? If that's the case, I won't be needing this. I'm going to confront fate head-on with my own strength. Although the chairman would be really mad if he found out. The chairman? I'm not sure I follow. Why does this sound like a pyramid scheme? The chairman? Oh, don't worry about that. Just forget about it, unless you want to suffer my curse, that is. Anyway, fate can be changed. Maybe even mine can be corrected, right? It didn't work for me before, but perhaps this time. I think it'll work. It all depends on you. I think if we say it all depends on you, it makes us sound a little more normal. Right. I look forward to our continued exchange, at least until I manage to change my fate. Oh, and I'll be sure to put some extra effort into my fortune telling for you. Wait, what? She's not quitting fortune telling, she's just quitting scamming people? I can sense she hires intense motivation.
All right.
Well, that's something.
Well then.
Thank you for today, Kuma-san.
Until next time.
Do I get my money back? I'm calling because I wanted to thank you once again for earlier. So much for today. To be honest, I'm still feeling a bit lost. But talking to you about everything is helping me feel better. I'm glad to hear it. I didn't do much. Tell me more about your home. Are we dating? I have no idea at this point. I didn't do much? Okay. Oh, nonsense. That couldn't be further from the truth. Talking to you helped me realize what I should be doing. I can only hope my fortune telling is enough to pay you back somehow. How about you just pay me back? Kuma, I'll be putting in a lot of work from now on. Even though I can't even imagine changing my own fate. But I will figure out some way to make it happen. I hope I can count on you to help me through the process. Until next time. It kind of sounds like I'm getting milked. It's the maid all over again.
I never expected what happened to Futaba's mother would be connected to those incidents in the city. We can't leave this be.
You're right.
Though this scoundrel has the same power as us, they're triggering people's mental shutdowns.
Oh my god, when you say triggering, this reminds me of the time 4chan got into Tumblr and changed the TR into N. That's right. On the entire website, every tag that was hashtag triggered, they changed the TR with the letter N. Yeah. Even I was like... Even I was like... It wasn't difficult, they just hacked into the website and modified all the hashtags in one go. It probably took them 5 minutes. Not even. But I was just like... Oh my. I was just like... Oh my. I was like... Oh my. That was just like, oh my. So when anyone says triggering people, I'm just like, you don't know what triggering is. Like, there has been some triggering on the internet, and this ain't it.
If they truly exist, who can stop them? Only us. This is getting interesting.
You seem fired up.
We've got a new addition to the team, so it's time I flex my veteran skills.
That's a lot of damage. What's that thing called? The, fuck. What's that tape called? That's a lot of tape. Fuck me. Flex tape! That's gonna need some flex tape. Morgana seems awfully excited. Like, I think that was when Tumblr basically declared war on 4chan, and when they did that, I was like, oh no, 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 no. I was like, no, you don't know, no. And I used to have a coworker, and he was like, yeah, 4chan is going down. I'm like, no. They're not. You don't understand 4chan. No. No. You don't do that. And then literally, like, not even a few days later, that happened to Tumblr. And my mate was just so mad one day. And then I found out about that. And I was like, dude, you don't declare war on 4chan. It's not a war you can win. You just don't. Oh, they're like, oh my god. Although I remember being on Tumblr one time, 4chan attacked in my naive self thinking Tumblr could win. It's like, 4chan is a beast on its own. It's a beast on its own. It's a beast. Hey, we need to talk. Come downstairs. Come downstairs.
What's up?
What is it? I want to go to Mementos.
Hey, get ready. We're going out for lunch. Just the three of us.
What the fuck? You want to come? If you're paying. LOL. That, oh my god, that is such a dick move. This is kind of sudden. You want to come?
You don't have any plans, right? Just come on. It'll be my treat.
What the hell happened?
Not only can Futaba go out now, but your summer break's almost over. We gotta do something.
He's almost like a fucking parent.
I asked especially for sushi. You better be thankful.
Oh, a girl after my own heart. Is it a sushi train with all you can eat? Because if it is...
This place is supposed to be super delicious, too.
Oh my god, you get me.
Sushi? Take me with you! I didn't get to eat the takeout sushi last time, remember?
Man, that thing never stops meowing, does it?
Well, it's a cat. If it stopped meowing, I would be very worried. He wants to come with. He's demanding sushi.
Tell him to bring me along!
I love this fucking cat.
Wait, does it want to come with us or something? I do feel sorry for it, though. Well, I guess I don't mind bringing some sushi home.
He knows me so well! Let's see. I want some medium fat tuna, fatty tuna, salmon roe, anago, and... Oh, are you gonna be able to remember all this? You might want to take notes.
Morgana's basically eating everything I eat on a sushi train. And just like that, I want... Oh my god, I'm... Morgana, please, stop. I'm so hungry! I'm basically like Yusuke now.
So, how is it? Good?
Ah, yeah, this is the type of place I was talking about last time.
Mmm, delicious!
Jesus, the gremlin.
Don't wolf it down like that. Look, no one's gonna take your food.
See, what I found is, like, when I was younger, I would eat really quickly and not appreciate it. And so, if you would take me anywhere expensive, I really wouldn't appreciate it because I would eat it so quickly. I think when you're young, you just have to take kids to a place that has a fuck ton of quantity. Because they're not going to appreciate, you know, like, the really fine stuff. And then when they get a little bit older, and they calm the fuck down, You know, they calm the fuck down. Then you take them to a nicer place and you're like, all right, let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try this. Have you tried this with, you know what I mean? But when they're fucking kids, they're literally gonna grab the plate and gonna be like, ooh, chips. Ooh, garlic bread. You know what I mean? Like, you can't expect the kid to be like, ah, yes, the fatty tuna goes very well with the wasabi and a little bit of ginger on the side. Like, a kid's not gonna fucking do that. She's dying.
What did I tell you? Drink some tea.
Restroom!
Huh? Oh, restrooms. They're that way.
Oh my god. He's having the crash course of becoming a parent. This is priceless.
What a busy girl. Back in the day, her mother and I used to go eat out often.
Okay, seriously, I never took you for the type to be friend-zoned. You gotta explain this.
This brings back memories. I had completely forgotten about it, too.
That was close. I thought I was gonna die. Well, time to resume.
You're still going to eat?
He's gonna go broke by the end of this.
I'm all full. I'm throwing in the towel.
Which is it? I'm gonna use the restroom and then pay the bill. Check, please.
Coming right up.
When I got into middle school, my mom and Sojiro took me out to eat sushi to celebrate. That sushi was so good. Today's was pretty good too. I hope the three of us can come again sometime.
Me too.
When should we do this again? I wish she could have had today's sushi too.
What about Morgana? Oh god, we forgot about Morgana.
I want to find out what happened to Mom. I won't forgive the guy who triggered her mental shutdown.
Oh god, we're not gonna get any from Morgana, are we?
So, you better help me out.
120,000 yen? You're joking, right?
Yeah, $120. That sounds about right. $40 each.
Looks like we won't be getting sushi to go.
Like, a lot of these places don't actually have the prices on the menu. That's basically how it is.
Welcome home. I've been waiting for you.
And basically, like, $40 per person is considered expensive in Japan. In Australia, 40 bucks wouldn't get you 5-star restaurant. In Japan, 40 bucks per person is like, whoa, that's premium. Like, 40 bucks in Japan would get you grade A5 Wagyu at an all-you-can-eat barbecue. Here, 40 bucks would get you Wagyu and Angus at an all-you-can-eat. Not the highest grade. 120,000. No, you take off 2 zeros. So 120,000 would be that much. You take off 2 zeros. What the fuck? I'm sorry, but that's extortion. How much did she eat? How much did she fucking eat? Did I have fugu? I have. We had fugu at the sushi place that I was telling you guys about the other day. It's actually not that uncommon. And it only cost us like 40, 50 bucks a person. We had salmon, or like raw salmon, fatty salmon, raw tuna, fatty tuna. We had prawns, which Americans call shrimp, raw of course, cod roe, salmon roe, whale, fugu, squid. It also had, I think, octopus and egg. Futaba's a growing girl. Man, at $1,000 worth of sushi, fuck my life, right? Futaba's the type of girl I would take to an all-you-can-eat buffet. That's all I'm saying. She's the type of girl that I would exclusively take to buffets. You'd be doing your wallet a favor.
Huh? Wait, where's my sushi? Where's my fatty tuna? Where's my anago?
Oh god, I feel so bad. Sushi was so delicious. We even ate the cat's share. If only Sojiro had more money.
So that's why.
How about we, like, chip in or some shit? Seriously? That is so cruel to Sojiro. He fucking works all day in a cafe. And occasionally wines and dines some questionable females. But he works all day in a fucking cafe. There's actually one place I want to go more than sushi. Any idea what it is? What is it now? I have no idea. A ramen shop? Ooh, washing down our sushi with some ramen. That sounds stylish. But we can do that another time. I want to go to Akihabara. Why does this not fucking surprise me? I want to buy a game, but I'm too scared to do it alone. Do you think you can help? You would think a girl that spends all her time on the internet could actually just order one. Or illegally download one. Of course, I have homework to do. Of course. You're a nice guy. Okay, it's late, so let's just meet there. I know how to ride the train after the trip to the beach, so I can get there fine. She's fucking taking the train by herself? Well, then I'll be waiting.
Wait, we're meeting in Akihabara? Is Futaba really going to be okay? We'd better get over there.
Wait, it's Wednesday evening? Well, there goes Mementos. Also known as Akiba. Metal Gear Solid 4. This district is a mecca of tech and otaku goods. The world's largest electronics store can be found here.
Alright.
Oh man, I've been to Akihabara a bunch of times. I'll be honest. The first time you get lost. The second time, sure. The third time you kind of like... It's kind of small. I know, I'm sounding like a dick. I told you guys the story when I went with my friend 2 years ago. And we went to that Maido cafe where there was apparently the famous one where they're all cat girls. Fuck, how the fuck did we convince them that we have kangaroos in our back? I don't know, whatever. Ugh, the stories. You can also invite people who may like it there to hang out with you.
Is this where we're supposed to be meeting?
This is pretty much what it looks like. This is what the stores look like, effectively. Like, it's insane. In Australia, you wouldn't just go to a big store and have all these aircons on the wall, right? If you're buying an aircon, you would do it online, or if you go to like one of these stores, they'd maybe have pictures of the aircon, but they wouldn't have 100 of them on the wall like this.
Is she not here? Try checking around.
We have a great sale going on. Are you all by yourself? Where did you come from?
Aw, she's crying.
Hey, over there.
Did you run away from home? What's wrong, little girl?
That looks bad. What are you gonna do?
Let's help. Let's watch. Everyone's like one. Let's see what happens.
Now's not the time for that. Go save her!
Shut up, Morgana.
Well, can you come down to the station with me for now? Huh? Who are you?
I'm Oni-chan.
Hey!
Kuma.
Do you know this girl?
She's my friend. She's family.
You're not lying, are you? Very well.
Futaba, are you okay?
Sorry. I thought I conquered my fears back at the beach.
What happened?
There wasn't anyone I knew with me, so I panicked. Felt like my heart was gonna pop. I got so scared all by myself. Then I just sort of curled up into a ball. Then all these people started staring at me, and the police came, and then it was all over.
Look, Futaba, if you're ever in trouble, just call this guy.
Okay. I feel kinda calm when we're this close. You're okay being like this, right?
The fuck? This is weird. I can't move. Are you a remora? What the fuck is a remora?
Maybe. Couldn't even go by a game by myself. I'm a failure.
You could have just bought it online.
Futaba.
Morgana, stop it!
But I'm okay outside as long as it's with him. Is he some kind of key item?
Oh, for the love of a tuna.
Please, be my key item.
What the fuck does this mean? Oh god!
I'll try and get better at navigation if you do.
Is this a deal? I'm not an item. Don't objectify me. No, I will never show eagerness. This is a weird deal. This is what the fuck? This is weird. This is not right. This is highly frowned upon. What? It just feels awkward. Weird. Despite the fact that 3 people that are not blood related live together. This is just... Alright, Morgana, go make a contract.
Yeah, a deal. Is that good with you?
I should accompany Futaba when she goes out from now. What the fuck is this shit? I am not explaining this to the police!
We were impressed with the intel gathering skills of the Phantom Thieves as well.
I'm going to fucking jail!
We also know that this would have been impossible unless you had a skilled hacker. Who was doing this?
I ain't saying shit.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow.
This is so awkward.
It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
This feels wrong!
With the birth of the Hermit persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Well, it doesn't surprise me she's a hermit, but... What is that picture? It's like an old guy go... "Bleh." What the fuck is that picture? Chance to cast Kaja or party healing magic during battle. Kuma, just don't F her. It won't be incest. No! No! This is weird! This is weird!
Alright.
A great addition to my club. What the fuck? This is not the time for General Grievous memes. Quarantine has made me a hermit. I was talking to my cousin the other day, And he's like, how's quarantine treating you? You know, and I'm like, life hasn't changed that much. What you call quarantine is my weekend. Oh my god. She's literally not family unless you've married Kuma. Well... you can be family without being blood. I'm closer to some people that I'm not blood related to. But it's still weird.
Alright, now that that's over with, let's go!
I would not date her. She would like hack into my phone and see all the other girls are there. Like... no.
Where? Need, buy, game.
I'm becoming General Grievous.
Weren't you bawling your eyes out just a second ago?
Yeah, but I have my key item now. Victory conditions met.
She's the type of girl to think of sex as grinding experience points and improving your stamina stat.
Come on, let's roll.
Welcome home. Where were you two?
Why are you so scared, Kuma? Don't you have 3 phones? You think a girl like this wouldn't figure out that you have 3 phones? Think a girl like this is stupid? You underestimate these types of girls. I love how I'm getting scolded. This is turning into a thing. This is I seriously hope he's Suji bro, not Suji dad. He's your dad, but he's my bro. That makes it weird.
Akihabara.
What? That's incredible, Futaba.
I love how he's impressed by it. I don't think Suji bro would be impressed because Suji dad would be like, get shotgun. Like, yeah. This is weird on so many levels. It'd be so awkward. It'd be like, I can't even process this.
I guess.
I feel weird. It's like a mixture of confusion, embarrassment, slightly sick. What the fuck is this feeling? This is weirdness. I can't even describe it. I don't have siblings, so, you know, it's never crossed my mind. But, like,
I just hope you can keep that up. Maybe you'll even be able to go to high school someday.
Yeah.
She's not even in... well, did she just start high school?
Well, that's enough of that. Oh, I bet you're exhausted after dealing with all those people, huh? Let's get you to bed. Hey, we're gonna head back.
Sojiro and Futaba walked home. Just shivered. She's the same age as Kasumi, but not in school. She's freshman age. You're a sophomore. Alright, I'm not from America, so I'm going to guess that freshman means first year. And I'm going to guess sophomore means last year. So Joker would be 18-ish. And she would be what? 14-ish? Like, is that how it works? Okay, she's 15, Joker's 17. Well, to be fair, in high school, the 2-3 year age gap is massive. In high school, a 2-3 year age gap is massive. Outside of high school, it's not so big. But in high school, if you're like 17, 18, and the other person's like 14, 15, the age gap is massive because we're talking about the years when you most grow. Like in 2-3 years, you could grow 20, 30 centimeters in height, and you literally go from being a boy into a man. So yeah, 2-3 years is a fucking massive. Meanwhile, if you're in like university or an outside society, 2-3 years means very fucking little because you haven't changed that much, right? So if I'm in like 3rd year university, dating a 1st year girl in university, it doesn't make a huge difference. Or if I'm like 30 dating someone 25, it isn't a huge difference. If I'm 40 dating someone 30, there is a bit of a difference, but I'd argue that the difference of someone 40 dating someone 30 is less than the difference of someone 17 dating someone 14, 15, given the thing. Plus, it's weird because A, she's inexperienced emotionally. B, it's weird. It's weird because she views us as like emotional support. It's weird. This approval rating is insane. It's over 60% now. Get it up to 69 and keep it there. Oh, you're making me blush. I'm not talking about you. No, this is definitely thanks to Futaba silencing Medjet. See? How about that? It's kind of frightening how strong this momentum is. It's encouraging. Right? This shit's like the perfect motivation. Everyone's got high expectations of the Phantom Thieves. Let's make sure they're answered. On top of that, this case has shed light on something important. You mean that criminal? Well, I suppose at this point we can refer to them as the one behind the mental shutdowns. That's the one who killed my mum. We can't leave them be. Let's talk more about this tomorrow in school. No sushi and we got dragged around by Futaba. What a terrible day. The Phantom Thieves have become amazingly popular. Tons of people have started accessing the forum too. Anyway, I was thinking about how I could make use of this spike in popularity, and I've decided to add a new function to the website. A new function? Are you curious? I'll send people's wishes directly to you guys. Well, I hope you're excited. It'll be up and running tomorrow. I can't believe I have to leave Japan now of all times. What's up? Don't you know, it's almost time for the school trip. In any case, look forward to the new function. I'm sure it'll be exciting.
I'll just add this.
Wait, so he leaves Japan? Interesting. I love how people are actually having a full-blown discussion as to whether or not they would date Futaba, and I'm just sort of going like, I would feel, I'd like, what the fuck? I don't even have siblings, and I'm like, but she's my sister. She my sister. You know what I mean? She my sister. And I don't even have siblings. It's whack, yo. I can't believe I just said that. I just saw the comment, it's like, it's whack, and I'm like, it's whack, yo. Oh, God. Well, Kuma, it's Japan. They love their incest. Alright. You guys know I have a lot of mates from around the world, and one of them who you guys know as Oppa is my Korean mate. And I asked him about this stuff because he knows a lot about Japanese culture. He was born in Korea, and so he kind of knows both sides of the coin, but he's very Western in that he spent a lot of time here. And he's also a little bit of a player, so he can give me the, psychological insight as to how these girls think, which may or may not help me in my escapades. And so I basically ask him, and I'm like, look, man, like, what the fuck is up with all this incest? And he's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, when you're in Japan and you turn on the TV and you look at one of the dramas, it's literally some shit like a brother and a sister are dating, or the brother and a sister and their parents met each other and they're married, so you're not blood related, but you're still brother and sister. Like, the theme seems to be incest, right? The theme is incest. And then I'm like, and what the fuck is up with Korea? They literally call you oppa, which means big brother. The fuck is up with that? And he literally, like, he zoned out for a minute. He zoned out for a minute. And he was just like, he just hit him like, and I was like, what? He's like, I never thought of it that way. I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, well, it seems to be that when she calls you oppa, big brother, it's more so like you will look after her like a big brother. Because in those societies, they used to be very sheltered, and it used to be a very, your family looks after you. When you go out, you know, your parents look after you, and if you have big brothers and sisters, they look after you. And she calling you big brother is kind of the bird leaving the nest. Instead of relying on her siblings and parents, she comes to rely on you and becomes, you know, very clingy and obsessive, which is not healthy, but that's another topic altogether. So that's what it kind of is. And all these dynamics of big brother and big sister is because of these upbringings, you know, because of puberty. And I'm like, dude, that's fucked. And he's like, I know. I'm like, no, it's legitimately fucked. I come from a country where the population is a few million. We don't have that problem. You guys come from a population of, like, you know, over 100 million, right? Meaning that there's 50 million people of the opposite gender, right? I could walk down the fucking street and there's probably 20, 30, 40 eligible people of the opposite gender that I could be attracted to and, you know, like, be obsessed with. Why the fuck am I obsessed with my sister? You know what I mean? Like, why? Out of all the options you have, you pick little sister at home. Why? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And it's like, it's the familiarity. And I'm like, what? Right? Like, my cousin's a model. But even before I came to Australia and met my cousin here that's a model, who just so happens to be blonde, I grew up playing with my two cousins. One of them was 4 years older than me. He was a guy, he played soccer, you guys know it as football, right? The other was a girl, she's 2 years older. She was the brains of the operation, very smart. She's studying to be a lawyer, you know, smart girl. And she grew up, you know, again, good genetics, she's blonde, she's tall, she's good looking, she's dating also a lawyer, all that sort of stuff, right? And because I grew up around blonde girls like this, I'm not actually into blondes. It's too familiar for me, right? A pretty tall blonde girl, to me, is too familiar because I grew up with tall blonde girls that were like, you know, like a sister. So my overcorrection is going for brunettes from a different region of the world. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers are going for little sisters. Like, what the fuck? So no, I don't understand the familiarity thing. It doesn't make sense to me. At all. Danganronpa V3 vibes, man. What the fuck? These days, if you go on Pornhub, the most viewed videos are stepsister. It doesn't help that we're in quarantine. Ugh.
I should write something.
Let's try to carry on. But you dated a blonde girl first in Persona 5 with Anne. I didn't even know we were dating. I thought we were friendzone for a while. I was just editing out one of the LPs, and we did her rank 7 confidant. And she literally says, "You're a good friend." And then I'm like, oh, friendzone. Fuck that. Let's go hit on the MILFs at the train station. That was the Yukata episode. I just uploaded it like this morning. And even during rank 7 Confidant, I didn't actually realize we were going down the dating route. I thought we were pretty much just friends. And she had drawn her line in the sand. I had no fucking idea. So while you guys say it was dating, I didn't see it as dating. To me, the situation escalated very quickly in her final Confidant from we're just friends to I love you. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Where did this come from? So no, in my eyes, we were not dating. In my eyes. Because you're a weirdo who thinks friends and romances don't mix. This may or may not be because that I don't have many... See, in my experience, or due to my inexperience, in high school, because I didn't know how relationship dynamics work, sometimes I would be too friendly with a girl and then I would miss out because I was too friendly. So I pretty much came up with a rule that if I am attracted to a girl and I wouldn't mind dating her, I would not be her friend. I would keep distance. That way I can maneuver. So as a result, I don't have that many female friends. But the females I do have around are interested in me. So, you know what I mean? That's what I did. And any of the females that I sort of have around, if I ever hang out with them, and if they ever bring their friends or anything like that, it's kind of one of those situations where I can literally hang out with them. I know they're interested in me. They don't know that I'm kind of interested in them. They have some of their friends around. Their friends are automatically like, oh, he's interesting. Are you two a thing? And then she's like, I don't know. And that opens up a lot of doors. I only worked that out later during university, which is why I started using it. So now I don't actually have a lot of female friends. I don't actually have any female friends at all. The only female friends I have are pretty much partners of my friends, who are basically like, you don't go there. Or, you know, siblings of my friends, who of course, bro code, don't go there. I'm friends with them. Any other girls I have around in my extended circle are basically girls that I am kind of interested in. It doesn't mean I am interested in them. It just means, okay, I would be kind of interested, right? That's basically it. So if I meet a girl that, yeah, I could date this girl. You know, we'll get on a first name basis. We'll talk a little bit. I'll get her contact details, you know? I might once in a while send her a message just to keep her attention, you know? You give a little rope, you take a little rope, you know, just to keep myself at the back of her mind. If she starts chatting to me a little bit, I'll chat a little, I'll get the chat up to a point that's interesting, and then I'll stop chatting. And then she'll be like, what the fuck happened? Did I do something wrong? What's going on? So I'll do things like that in order to keep, you know, keep it simmering on the back burner for when I need it, if I need it. But I won't be friends with a girl. Now, I know that might sound kind of dickish coming from a guy, and I know we have a lot of girls in here. Like, a quarter of our audience is actually female. I can tell that from our stats. And it might sound like I'm being a dick, but I figured this mechanism out that works for me, because before, I used to, like, you know when you're naive and you don't know how to ask a girl out, and then you end up waiting too long, and it gets to that awkward step where you're already friends, and then it makes it awkward, and then after that, it never really recovers? Because you like them and they don't like you? And you kind of fucked up the whole attraction thing because you as a guy don't know how attraction works? And then you finally figure out how attraction works. It's basically that. It's basically that. So in a bid to remain attractive, I distance myself from females I find attractive. Because once they know more about you, the mystery's gone. You know, girls like to figure out things about you themselves. And if I lose that aura of mystery, if they know too much about me, there is no attraction. There is no challenge. There is nothing there. So you gotta keep that aura. Otherwise, you're basically fucked. So that's the thing. It's not to say that I don't appreciate the companies of females, or I can't enjoy having a good time with women. It's just more so that I strategically don't have female friends for a reason. And the female friends that I do have are basically no-go zone. So, but I'm friendly enough with them that, say if I was single, when they didn't know I was dating someone, they were like, hey, like, are you seeing someone? Because my bros, you know, got my back. They're like, hey, are you seeing someone? You know, like, I have a few friends that you might like. You know what I mean? So they like me enough that they would probably help me land a date if I was single. But, you know, now they kind of know that I'm seeing someone. But, you know, my bros just like, you know what I mean? Bro code. There's this thing. I'll tell you a joke now and we'll get right back to playing. A woman wanted to find out where her husband was. He was gone for a day. And so she called 5 of his friends. 2 of his friends said that he spent the day with them and he's probably on his way home. And 3 of his friends said that he was still there with them. Get it? Got your back. Alright, let's continue.
Let's do it.
As a female, I say that's a mess. Well, I consider my life very tidy. Alright, evening. What were we doing? Hachan can never know my tactics. Oh, she kind of knows my tactics. She's just kind of pissed off she never realized.
Hey!
We can think about it tomorrow. We have to sleep, don't we?
Oh! What do you want to do?
No, I don't want to study. Fuck that shit. Oh, I'm stuck indoors. Then maybe play a video game then.
Oh!
Let's watch a DVD. The craft of cinema, you'll be able to appreciate it even more. Kindness.
What do you mean a surgical consent form?
I can't believe you operated without a signature.
It's over. The patient was cured. What exactly is the problem?
Why does it sound like DC Douglas is a doctor? It's a story about a renegade mouse doctor saving the lives of his fellow mice. What? How is Morgana's tail floating? I don't understand.
Wow!
The doctor's got quite an aptitude, but I guess he still has the skill to back it up.
I see.
He may not be the friendliest doctor, but deep down, the only thing he cares about is treating his patients. Maybe you learned a thing or two about kindness. Have you guys ever seen that TV show Dr. House? Really good one. Thanks to the craft of cinema, I was able to enjoy it on a deeper level. Imagine if we get those double points for kindness, then we watch this, 3 stars. You get 6.
Well then.
It's starting to get late. Let's head to bed. House MD? Oh, House. Wait, it was House. Was it House? Oh, Mouse, House. Fair enough. Ah, crap. I'm back here again. I can explain.
Listen up, inmate. Our master wants a word with you.
I can explain!
It seems you formed a contract with another new ally.
I didn't do anything!
This is the owner of quite a different type of power.
Wait, what?
It will help guide you all to further heights as thieves.
So what now?
Worry not. You are steadily approaching the realization of your goal.
Igor, what the hell is your end game? Is your end game that you like pull out a couch and the cameras come out and it's time for the casting? Like, what's up?
This is not necessarily to prove so, but I shall increase the number of personas you can hold at once.
Oh, thank you. I've been needing that for a while.
From here on, your tale will make great progress. Hone your powers even further, and prepare for the time that will soon come.
She's a support, not a battle partner. I probably should not have read that, but too late now.
I expect great things from you.
Guys, not all questions need to be answered. Sometimes you should just let me play the game and figure it out.
All right.
Until we meet again.
It is time, inmate. Return to your world.
What, you don't want a piece of me anymore? Love to see Kuma's perspective on relationship if you ever played Catherine.
Morning.
Morning. What's she doing now?
Ooh, a uniform.
Oh god, no. Do not mentally undress me right now. School resumes today. What?! Does it look weird?
You look great, surprisingly.
Oh god. Oh god, no! No! Futaba, no!
Futaba says she's going to shift to living a morning person's life.
I could make a joke about how sex is better than coffee to keep you up in the morning, but I'm not gonna.
A healthy mission starts with a healthy lifestyle.
Why is your laptop next to an open Bunsen burner?
Mission?
And on to breaking news.
What now?
In regard to the so-called Phantom Thieves events that have been a hot topic among the general public, the Prime Minister held a press conference at his official residence to address the problem.
What problem? We're cleaning up society.
The government acknowledges the current rumors of the group called the Phantom Thieves.
I love how they're still calling it a rumor.
We are currently confirming facts with the police and wish to deal with it in an appropriate...
Even the Prime Minister's talking about the Phantom Thieves?
They're allies of justice, after all.
They change hearts, huh? I wonder if it's true.
Looks like we're finally being recognized across the country.
Wait, September 1st and he's gone back to school? So Joker is Harry Potter. Except he lives on top of the stairs rather than under them. You think so? Don't over-exaggerate. Let's stay calm.
Even though you have ambitions, you remain cool, I bet you stole that from me.
Lol.
Let's find clues on that case as soon as we can, too. And resolve it ourselves.
An interesting thing about the Twin Towers, they were actually sold a few months before they fell, and about 1 month before they fell, a big insurance policy was taken out. And the guy that used to have breakfast in the tower every morning wasn't there that day. And guess what? He was the owner of the insurance policy. Huh.
For Futaba's sake, too.
Huh. Huh.
You two really get along, don't you?
Oh god, no. No! No! No, por favor, señor, no!
You're gonna be late if you don't get going soon.
Please, no, don't do this, Sojiro. Do not add fuel to this fire.
Good luck on your student duties.
I am getting worried.
The age group with the most belief in the Phantom Thieves seems to be teenagers.
Yes, they're highly impressionable. That's why rappers these days are so popular, despite being rats and prison bitches.
We've even received messages about how the Phantom Thieves are all students talk about these days.
Oh, God.
Do you know about them?
They're the only thing my daughter speaks to me about. She's been glued to this fan site thing. I thought it was just an ordinary website.
Lately, they've added a polling feature to ask who you'd like to see have a change of heart.
Logan Paul?
Given people's heightened expectations, it's been receiving a lot of votes.
Hillary Clinton?
Huh. Maybe I should go vote for our company president.
Do it.
Change his heart so he'll raise our salaries. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
How about we give him a mental shutdown? Kuma, you're acting like she's a middle schooler or something. She's only a year younger than
It's
Joker.
all over.
I thought she was like 3-4 years younger than Joker. Isn't Joker 17 and she's 14? I think that makes a very big difference. It's not like I didn't do anything during summer break. I just stayed in and played video games.
The Phantom Thieves are great.
Nothing you could have done this summer would have topped the Phantom Thieves. Hijacked, measured back, and all the other stuff. It was totally nuts. Everyone online was waiting for the deadline to hit. People sure do love the Phantom Thieves. Speaking of, have you checked out the fan site? They added a bunch of new stuff, including the option to rank people to get a change of heart. Wow. Wait, she's 15, Joker's 16?
Second term's already started.
Well, this is awkward. Anne is right there.
I think this every year, but isn't summer vacation too short?
Totally.
It's
Damn
like
it, I could have said
always
winter is
ends right
coming!
when you get used to a life without school. Then again, I guess we had some fun things this year.
Wait, is she making references to the sex thing? Wait, we didn't have sex, did we?
Let's begin homeroom.
Do I get to slack off?
Let's see. We've just gotten back from vacation, but starting next Monday is the school trip.
What school trip?
Oh yeah, that's right.
What school trip?
You students are so lucky. You get an entire month off for summer and get to go to Hawaii, too.
Hawaii?
Make sure that none of you cut loose too much, okay?
Oh boy. Oh, if I cut any looser, I'd be a thought.
Okay, settle down. That concludes homeroom.
School trip, huh? I guess we won't be able to act as Phantom Thieves.
No, Phantom Thieves, Hawaii edition.
Takamaki-san!
What do you thoughts want?
You can speak English, right?
That is racist. Blonde-haired girl in Japan must be able to speak English. That's racist.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, but knowing that was racist.
That's amazing. I lived over there, so it's nothing that special.
Hey, if there's something we're not sure of in English, can we ask you about it?
Wait, is that Morgana's VA?
Huh?
Nani? All people talking about in my class is the Phantom Thieves. Is this the same for you? Talk about being popular. Anyways, now that a new semester started, let's have another operation meeting. Oh, I love how she just outright ignores them. Kuma-kun, please come to the student guidance office. I'm about to get laid. Kuma-kun, please come to the student guidance office.
Hey!
That sounded like Kawakami. I wonder what's up. We're gonna get laid.
Sorry.
Sorry to pull you out of class, but it's about Takese-kun's guardians. Wow. During work hours, too. Jabberwock Island. Holy fuck. You just see Komaeda come out of nowhere. Hello? I'm like, oh my god! I told them that I'm not going to pay them any more money. I'm quitting my part-time job too, although I'm still in talks with my boss about it. I'm going to devote myself to being a great teacher, no matter what others say. I won't waver. So, thank you for giving me such good advice. I just thought you should be the first to know. Miss Kawakami, you have guessed. The Takes says, I hear. Seriously? They come to her place of work? What the fuck is this?
What?
They're at school? How long are you gonna make us wait? Well, it looks like we have our next targets, don't we? It's mental shutdown time! Him again? It's a school. What did you expect, Hillary? We're talking here. How rude. Mi scusi. You come to me school in the middle of the school day, in the middle of a work day, and you call me rude while I'm in the middle of a fucking conversation, and you call me rude. That is a very interesting thing to say. Now, if you would please make your way down the hallway and hop onto the train, we can take you to the gulag, and then put you on the goulash. I guess a student is only as good as his teacher. Obviously, you lack a proper education. And an adult is only as good as their morals, of which you have none. You thought you could just call and say you're not gonna pay anymore? Who do you think you are?
You know...
It's what I've decided, for Take-sekun's sake. I'm going to make sure there won't be any more students like him, who have bad parents. So you're just trying to get out of your responsibility. I bet you don't even care about Taiki. How are you still a teacher? Maybe we really should sue the Board of Education. I would really like to see them try. That would be the most hilarious lawsuit when they lose. Are you okay with that? A teacher who caused a student to die would surely cause a scandal. You know what's going to cause the scandal? The parents that made the student work 2 part-time jobs. I'm not going to run and hide. I'm going to spend my time taking care of my students. If you want to take legal action, then go ahead. Regardless, I'll continue teaching. I've decided that that's the best apology I can make to Take-sekun. Now go enjoy the banks liquidating your assets, and you living on the streets in a cardboard box, which my cat will pee on. You assholes! Paying money to you two is not the solution, to say the least. Along with suing you, maybe I should tell everyone about your little secret. You know, about your little stint as a sex worker.
What?
How did you... Wait, what? I thought she was a maid, not a sex worker. Oh, so I'm right, am I? What? I mean, the amount of money you're paying us can't come from a teacher's salary. It's kind of funny, because if you admit that, you're basically admitting that you extorted this woman. Mutually assured destruction. Well, shall we head over to the faculty office? Stop, please. Huh, a teacher working in the sex industry. You've definitely done it in this time. It's not actually new in Japan. How unfortunate for you that you thought you could just leave Taiki's matter unsettled. You know what you have to do now, right? Pay up, and don't ever call us again with this garbage about stopping the payments. Huh, I guess I can't quit my part-time job just yet. Seriously? This is the amount of resolve she has? I am literally pissed off, but at the same time, she needs to harden the fuck up and tell them to fuck off. You can't give up, but you were so determined. Oh, I'm kind of worried about the second response, because that might make her pull back. Whereas this one's like, you can't give up, which might be a little bit more encouraging. Ugh, it's a bit of a toughie. I know, but what am I supposed to do? Stand your ground? What about the Phantom Thieves? Would they even help someone like me? No, that's impossible. Why does everyone always try to rely on someone else to save them instead of being able to deal with it themselves? If adults were able to deal with their own problems, they wouldn't be in half the shit they're in. Ha ha ha. Kawakami appears to be deeply hurting. I need to do something for Kawakami. I can't do this anymore. What are their names again? I need their names. Who? The Take says? The husband is Toshiro-san, and his wife is Hiromi-san. Huh, I could never forget them. I send them money every week. Wait, why? You don't intend on doing something, do you? Please don't. A student teacher asking the Phantom Thieves for help would be...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I was so excited to tell you what I had decided, and then it ended up like this. Just forget everything, okay? If you think about it, I'm right back where I started. How fucking long has this been going on? This is wrong on so many levels that even if we deal with it now, it's still not going to be fair. I guess I'll never be able to change. Yeah, haha. Class is about to start. I need to go. I need to do something about the targets for Kawakami. A teacher made to suffer. Well, that was a clever title. Alright. It looks like we have a Mementos session. Hey, steal my heart too. No. Such annoying marketing. A comment on the fan site. Complaining about the marketing. Shut up. Did you see the forum? They added a new feature. Rankings, huh? Sounds interesting. All you do is vote? Isn't that kind of pointless? You never know. They might be looking at it. I'm sure the fans of Thieves will steal their heart.
There you guys are.
Can we meet somewhere more private?
Futaba! Did you come here by yourself?
Are you sitting on the floor?
I went to get her since I got out of school early.
What a patronizing Inari.
Oh man, she hates him.
Well then, let's get talking. What do we do now? Should we go after another big target?
Maid.
That's important too, but what about that villain in the cognitive world?
It's almost certain that this person exists. What's more, they're inducing mental shutdowns. We certainly can't turn a blind eye.
Yeah, but we don't got any clues. But, you know how we're toads popular right now? Everyone at school's talking about us, and not a day goes by when you don't hear about it on TV either. We totally made it big, don't you think?
True. The rankings on the Phantom Aficionado website have been crazy too.
You mean this?
Huh? What the hell? First place keeps changing by the second.
Wow, that's a lot of people.
People are voting around the clock after all.
If we go after these guys, I'm sure we'll score some big cash at least once. What would you use money like that for?
I would buy lots of stocks during an economic decline, which will appreciate when the economy recovers, and then I could retire on the dividend payments, which will probably be partially or fully franked so I don't have to pay tax. Because fuck the government! I'll put it in savings. An extravagant spree. I'm not thinking about it. I'll put it in savings.
I've never heard of a Phantom Thief that saves up money.
Exactly. That's why you never heard of them.
Are you fine with that, Futaba? Even though it's related to what happened to your mother.
It's not okay. I'm definitely gonna punch that guy.
In the dick? I'd recommend punching him in the dick.
The culprit forcing mental shutdowns. If you think about it, there's no bigger target than that. If we can change his heart and get a confession out of him, we'll be on top of the world for real.
Confession? I thought we were putting him in a gulag.
Should we reveal our identities then? Oh, I bet chicks are gonna be all over us.
That's one way to have a mental shutdown, you fucking idiot.
Whoa, whoa. You want us to show our faces?
This guy just wants to get laid.
I guess that might be okay.
What? You're really pushing that blonde stereotype now.
I see. If the true culprit confesses, the existence of the metaverse will become known. There would be no need for us to remain in hiding in such a questionable manner.
But they still won't know who we are.
Hey, we're not doing this to stand out, you know.
Makoto seems to be the only one with half a brain.
Being unknown is the allure of being a Phantom Thief.
But considering the hype now, it's gonna be one hell of a huge deal if we pull it off.
This guy's just looking to get laid.
Are there really no clues regarding those mental shutdown cases? If I remember right, wasn't the older Nijima sister investigating it?
I call dibs.
Yes, I can pry and ask about it. But she'll just tell me to mind my own business and get angry with me.
Then why don't we talk to her persona in the metaverse?
If you can't ask her, want to just extract that data?
I like you.
Does she have a personal laptop or something?
Oh, I definitely like Futaba. Do it, girl. Do it.
Don't tell me. I can lend you a storage device with my special gimmick on it.
Trojan horse, keylogger. What you got in there?
Just stick this baby in and it'll clone the internal hard drive. It'll even bypass the OS password.
How big is this USB?
You'll have to plug it directly into her laptop, though.
Yeah, and how long is that gonna take? It'll take ages.
Can you do it?
Sis does bring her laptop home sometimes.
Bingo, do it overnight.
But I'm not comfortable going that far.
Ooh, is Futaba gonna do something amazing again?
Are you scared of seeing how your sister truly feels?
Oh my god, the manipulation begins.
No! Of course not. Fine, I'll do it.
What? I was in a tabloid magazine?
How does he survive with no neck?
But I gave a gag order in regard to Mr. Kamoshida's case.
Gag order? How do you give a gag order?
Please, wait! Please give me some time! I will find evidence on the Phantom Thieves for sure.
What have you been doing except eating at the local buffet?
I couldn't have made it this far had it not been for your assistance, sir, so...
Ah, the cuck.
Please, please let me... No! No!
Someone's gonna be unemployed! And in this economy of all times. Did my stomach just growl? Shut up! I know you're hungry, so am I. Summer's already over. Went by all too fast. Still, another 6 months ahead of you. Keep yourself in check, got it? Oh yeah, our probation is what, 12 months? These rankings are insane. Yes, if you look away for even a single moment, the order changes completely. It's hard to decide who to actually go after. They're flooding in. We can choose anyone we want. We should wait for now, though. I'm sure it will cool off soon. More importantly, how are things on your end, Makoto? Sis isn't home yet. She may not come back at all tonight. Man, just think how great it'd be to narrow down our targets. That's true, but aren't you guys taking this too lightly? All the pressure here rests on me. That's not true. I'm counting on you. Coming from Joker, who hasn't even spent any time with Makoto or taken her out to the red light district, where we go almost every night. Even you, Kuma? I suppose I'll do it. Ah!
Let's leave this to Makoto. I'm sure she'll be able to pull it off.
How are we not exploiting this girl's emotions? We are. Wait, Makoto's basically like Futaba in a way. She's innocent, alone, and relies on us. How would that not be taking advantage of her? But Kuma, she chose to rely on you. You make a valid point.
Hey, hey!
There's that second-hand shop around here. They give some pretty good finds. I have something to say. Oh my god. We need to get to Mementos, but we can't do it in the evening, so we need to wait for a day where, what is it? That they don't do the thingy. What's Chihaya's next thing? Is her name Chihaya? Hifumi, man of the people, prosecutor, counselor. Where is that fortune teller girl? Ah, here we go. What's 5? Affinity reading. Dip in your bond. Sweet, that's gonna come in handy. What's this on Phantom Thieves? Our next topic is related to Phantom Thieves. Many celebrities have started posting public apologies on their personal blogs and other outlets, General opinion appears to hold the Phantom Thieves responsible for the dirge of apologies. The rationale is that celebrities will be spared by the Phantom Thieves if they apologize preemptively. Some people are just confessing what they've done wrong on their own, but they must be scared of us. LOL!
I'll just
Well, that's unfortunate. I need to get, we need our 5,000 yen. We're actually pretty poor right now. We need our 5,000 yen in order to, get that boost of money when we go to Mementos. So we need at least 5,000 yen. On top of that, we're going to have Ryuji that's going to be an insta-kill. And we're going to get bonus money in Mementos. So we're basically going to be able to drive around in the pussy wagon and run things over and get so much XP and stuff. So we basically just need to push to a day where we can actually go to Mementos. That's all we need.
Can't run now!
Time for a lovely coup de grace.
Here we go!
I'll have the usual.
Of course.
What a master!
Pour my soul into this bowl.
Now that's what I'm talking about! I'm trying to eat you.
It's a fucking monkey. This is wrong on so many levels.
We all did great, huh?